Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's Wednesday. I go to work this afternoon. So I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I have Monday and Tuesday off. Uh, if you're going to be wondering what my streaming schedule is, I'm just going to be, it's easy to remember. So if you want to know, like, hey, if he's going to be on YouTube or if he's going to be on Twitch or something, well, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to do the Twitch. That way it's easy to remember. The T, crossing the street right now. I'm just walking around my neighborhood. I was actually going to play a little Fortnite this morning before work. I still may. It's still early. I got super tired at like 5 p.m. yesterday. And I just laid down and couldn't really fall all the way to sleep, but couldn't really get up and do anything either. I just had just felt super sleepy. And then I finally did go to sleep, actually around like 11 or 12. So I literally just laid in bed from like 5 p.m. to midnight, just doing absolutely nothing. I guess my body just was tired. Remember, I am still like, I guess I'll give the excuse of I'm still healing from that accident. I don't know what else to say. But let's see. So I may play some games this morning. For those of you that have like a little free time, make sure to check out my website, my link tree. It's got all my different links on it. Oh, I posted up my first few eBay things for sale. So I want to quickly tell you about that. So I use my Google account to sign in for eBay, and then I list something for sale on eBay. So I have a strategy that no one else, hey Roger, I have a strategy that a lot of other people don't know, but I tell people openly because I think it would really help them out. So you purchase your game, so let's just say you want to play a game, right? So you're going to actually get what you want, and you're going to get most of your money back. Okay, so here's how it works. So you purchase your game at GameStop, right? So let's just say the average game, I'll try to be as realistic as possible. So game costs $50 plus the $5 warranty and the tax, $60, and then so with the warranty, when you and you have to consider that the content has a value, so you can't say it's not valueless. So you're going to play the game like you would, you're going to have the fun like you would, so you can't say that doesn't have a value. So you're going to have fun playing the game, and then you're going to take the game back, because 9 out of 10 games you don't ever play again. So you're going to take the game back to GameStop, and then you're going to get a brand new copy sealed from GameStop. So just to repeat, so you purchase the game from GameStop with a warranty. You then play the game and get all the fun you can out of it. So let's consider that half the cost of the game. So let's just put a value on that. So $25. So the game costs $50. Let's just say that the value of the fun is $25. And then you go ahead and you take that game back, and GameStop says, hey, we'll give you $25. See what I mean? We'll give you $25 for this game. So you'll say, no thanks, I just want to use my warranty for a brand new copy. And they say, oh, okay. And they will ask you, is there anything wrong with this copy? And you say, no, there's not. And then they test it and the game works on their system in the store. They'll put it in the system. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So they'll put the video game that you brought in the store, and then you once they test it and it works out, then you'll say, hey, I want a brand new copy. And then you take that brand new copy home and you put it on eBay as a brand new copy. And then now eBay, they'll give you two different options. You can set the price, or you can list it for an auction. I put all of mine for the auction because when you set the price, the listing is not free. Look at those birds. But when you set the listing, you're with your own prices. So let's just say that you wanted $30, right? And you put in $30. Well, the listing is not going to be free. But if you put it at as an auction, now what if I were to tell you that within hours of me putting in the auction, instead of setting the price myself, so you get to list the item for free if you do an auction. If you set a price, the listing is not free. Okay? So I went ahead and I did the auction so I could have a free listing. Now, the buyer pays for the shipping, so I don't have to pay for the shipping. And within hours of me putting up the listing, I've already had over 20 bids on each of the 3 video games that I've put up. And like I said, I've been doing this strategy, or at least the GameStop half of the strategy. So when you purchase a game, don't purchase the game online. Purchase the game at GameStop specifically. And then buy the warranty with the game, right? So it's not like you can buy the game from Amazon, play the game, and then return the game to Amazon. That's not going to work. You can, however, buy a game at GameStop with a warranty, play the game, return it, get a brand new game, brand new copy of the game, and then you put that game on eBay. So now I'm still waiting about 6 more days for the eBay listing auction to complete, and then we will ship out the games. And then after I complete those 3 eBay sales, I'll try some other things. Also, what else can I bring up? I have yet to ride my new Surron e-bike. If you don't know what a Surron, S-U-R-R-O-N, a Surron bike is, please look it up. They're really cool. They're basically like almost a dirt bike, but they're still considered an e-bike. They're like 99% not an e-bike, but just that 1% allows it into the... They're like the top of the line right before it's considered a dirt bike. They barely get by being an e-bike. But anyway, I have not ridden it yet. even though I have my gloves and my helmet, I have not ridden it yet. When you get older, I'll say that when you get older, compared to when you're young, your whole idea is, let's take that risk. Now, I don't know if you're young and you're not having that attitude, but that attitude gave me so many experiences. And it's like, you're young, you should be taking those risks, right? Because when you're older like me, guess what you'll say? You'll say, oh man, I can't take those risks. See, once you've reached like past 30 or so, you're like, oh man, I've put a lot of time into this life. I can't do anything risky now. You know, I put a lot of time into this. I don't want to lose all this. See, when you're young, you don't value life. It's totally true. When you're young, you take more risks because you don't value life as much. You haven't experienced as much, so you don't value life as much. And the more you have these experiences, the more you value life and the less risks you take. So, because of this last accident, this last time this car hit me, man, it's totally made me like really slow down my risk taking. And I'm like, you know, if I don't have to ride this bike, I won't want, you know, I'm not gonna. You know, if I don't have to take risks, I'm not gonna. You really become like more boring, to be honest. Like, if anything, there are a few things that I've already changed just because I'm not taking those risks anymore. I used to go to the beach with very offensive, to say the least, signs, and really instigate people getting angry at me. And there were multiple times that people got violent with me. And I mean, I used to love that, but it's risky, right? Because one person at one point hit me in my face and it split my lip and I had to get stitches. So, you know, is that a risk that I'm willing to take right now? You know, there's got to be more like smart risks, like more financially or spiritually rewarding. You know, these risks that you take past 30 years old have got to be like really see, that's what I have a couple friends in my life that they just don't understand that after 30 you really do have to guarantee things to other people, because it's like when you're under 30, I'm not expecting any guarantees from anybody. You're young, I'm not expecting any guarantees. If I get anything out of you, sure. But after 30, if you can't guarantee some things, then you're just, to be totally blunt, you fucked up. And I have a couple friends that they just don't get that. They just are like past 30 years old and they just don't seem to think that they can guarantee anything. I'm like, you better figure out what you can guarantee. You don't have your youth anymore to count on. See, that's what I didn't realize I had in my 20s, is everybody kept giving me this courtesy. Everybody kept giving me the benefit of the doubt because I'm young. But now that I'm 30, they don't give me the benefit of the doubt. They don't give me that courtesy. They're like, you better figure this out. And then they don't help me, you know, because you're not 20 anymore. So that's all I'm telling you, is that, you know, if you can't get everything, man, if I could just tell people that are under 20 right now, just, golly, man, I know it's so difficult, but you gotta pick one thing that just is really easy for you, really naturally easy for you. You know, you don't have to pick a career that is challenging. See, I thought I should pick a career that like challenges me, right? But I could have picked something that was just easy for me. Why didn't I just do that? See, you're like young, and you're like taking risks, and you're taking on unnecessary challenges, and it all backfires. But then it's just like, well, shouldn't you take risks and unnecessary challenges when you're young? I don't know, but it didn't work out for me. Should you do it? I don't know. Let's see, we're just walking around the neighborhood. Man, I like that Maserati. Yes. Oh no, it's an Aston Martin SUV. I like that. So hey, make sure to click like. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 50,000 subscribers this year. I just want to blow up this year. I want to blow up. Click like, click subscribe. Check out all the stuff that I post. There's some dogs in the dog park. I can't wait to get another dog again. Oh man, I really miss being able to like pet a dog. It really kills me. It's killing me not being able to have a little puppy dog to pet all the time. All right, talk to you later. I'm going to be pumping out a lot of videos today. Click subscribe.